Thanks very much for being with us today. Monday, Technology Monday. Thank you very much. We are going to see today implementing a video wall 3 by 2. Here we have a video wall that is 6 by 2. Why it is 6 by 2? Because we have 6 columns and 2 rows. So that's why it is very important to define the area where you are going to do it. Here we have a 3 by 1. One thing that you must take care is that you choose a great brand. We have chosen RGB Spectrum. I won't regret to use it, and hopefully you will not. It is the best brand on the market, and it is very important that you choose a very good video wall processor. If you do not choose a good video wall processor, you will end up with a lot of problems, and I do not want that for you. So we have chosen RGB Spectrum to be the brand where we use the video walls. So now we will see implementing a 3 by 2 video wall. First, we will start with the inputs. We have 4 inputs. These inputs will go to the video wall processor. We have 4 computers. On each of these computers, we have the live content. So whatever live content we have on these computers through an HDMI, DVI cable, we will transmit the signal to the video processor. It is very important that we choose a very good quality cable. In this case, we have chosen the Extron 2661405 for the HDMI to DVI ID cable. We will have the 4 inputs coming into the RGB spectrum. The RGB spectrum that we are using is the Galileo GO12. The GO12 is able to support 3 cards. One that it has 0 inputs and 4 outputs. The second is 2 inputs and 4 outputs. And the third is 4 inputs and 4 outputs. So we can choose any of them to make a video wall up to 12 inputs and 12 outputs. In this case, we have just 4 inputs, and as this is a video wall 3 by 2, we need just 6 outputs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one for each of the monitors. So we need 6 outputs. So as the outputs comes on 4 and 4, so we have chosen 4 inputs and 4 outputs, and 0 inputs and 4 outputs to make a total of 4 inputs and 8 outputs. Out of these 8 outputs, we will be using just 6, so we will have 2 for later expansion. And we will have on the Galileo GO12, we will have 1 slot available if we want to increase the capacity of the video wall. What cards are we using on the chassis GO12? We are using the 4x4 and the 04. So those are the cards that we are using to make a 4 input to 8 output. So we have the 4 inputs and the 8 outputs. Out of those 8 outputs, we are just using 6. The part number for the cables that we are using are the same that for the inputs. They are from external, and we are using the part number 26C1405. It is very important that you use always very good quality cables. How do we make our video wall? Here, the outputs from the video wall processor will come to each of the inputs from the monitors. So we have 6 inputs. So we will have 6 monitors, and we will have 6 racks to support the monitors. It is very important that we choose a very good support system. We have chosen the chip LBS1U. This support, we will need one for each monitor. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 supports LBS1U, and we will use Samsung. We normally use Samsung, and we recommend you to use Samsung. We are depending on the size of the pixel. You remember that the smaller the pixel and the larger the size of the monitor, the bigger the investment that we will have and the more area that we will cover. In this case, we have chosen the Samsung UD55C. So on this one, we have 6 Samsung UD55C. So with this, we are forming the 3x2 video wall. One important thing as well is that you take care of the electricity. The major investment that you are making on a video wall is on the video wall processor. Here we have on the RGB Spectrum Galileo and on the monitors. These are the biggest investment that you are making on. So you must take care of them by protecting them from electricity problems. You must put a Furman PLS Plus that will protect the electricity. So we have 1 or 2, and each output, electricity output from the monitors will be connected to the Furman PLS PL Plus. So we have 6 inputs, electricity inputs coming in to the Furman PL Plus. And we will have as well one that will come from the RGB Spectrum Galileo. We will come to the Furman PL Plus. So with this, we are protecting very well our investment. So to make a resume, we have 4 inputs through a very good cables. The extron go to the processor. We are using 2 cards, 1 0x4 and 4x4 to make a total of 4 inputs and 8 outputs. Out of the 8 outputs, we are just using 6 outputs. So they come to the monitors, to the Samsung UD55. We have 6, and they are supported by the support system from Chief using the LBS1U, and we use the Furman PL Plus to protect against any problems. This is how we are able to implement a video wall 3x2 using the RGB Spectrum. Thank you very much for being with us today, Monday, Technology Monday. We invite you to be with us every day at 5:45 Central Standard Time. Monday is technology, Tuesday is sales, Wednesday in marketing, Thursday technology, and Friday sales at 5:45 Central Standard Time. Please send us your emails to arturo@tdm.com.mx. Subscribe to our YouTube, Arturo TDM.com.mx. subscribe to our Facebook TDM Video, follow us on Twitter at TDM Video, and Skype to us. I love to make video conferences to arturo.tdm.com.mx. Thank you very much for being with us today. We will be here tomorrow at 5:45 Central Standard Time. Thank you.